The Valari convoy glided cautiously through the inky expanse of space. 12 ships formed a tight formation, each brimming with frightened refugees fleeing the annihilation of their home world. Weeks of relentless travel had exhausted them. Their once vibrant planet had been consumed by an unexpected solar cataclysm, leaving the Valari with nothing but memories of art, culture, and the life they had lost. Now 3,000 Valari souls drifted in the void, clinging to hope, desperately searching for a safe haven, on the bridge of the lead ship. The Eternal Hope, Commander Zenora observed the navigation readouts with a faint glimmer of relief. Her tall, slender frame, pale blue skin, and deep dark eyes spoke of the calm intellect her species was known for throughout the galaxy. Valari were scholars and artists, not warriors. Their history had never required blades or bullets, only dialogue and understanding. Yet, in this moment, words were useless. Relief was short-lived. Suddenly, alarms erupted across the bridge. Red lights blinked urgently, echoing the panicked shouts of her crew. The sensor display confirmed the source of their dread. 12 unknown ships materialized out of fold space, encircling the Valari convoy with predatory precision. These were no ordinary vessels. Angular, black, and bristling with weapons, they radiated menace. Zenora's heart sank. Every being in galactic space feared them, the Kravik. Known as the most brutal pirates and slavers across countless systems, their civilization thrived on conquest and cruelty. For thousands of years, they had harvested the weak for profit, and no one had dared challenge them. The Valari were vulnerable, unarmed, and defenseless. A grating transmission interrupted her thoughts. On every channel, the Kravik commander appeared, a towering reptilian figure, green scales glinting under the bridge lights, eyes sharp as daggers, and a long scar slicing down one side of his face. His grin revealed rows of jagged teeth. Valari vessels. His voice growled like shattered stone. I am Commander Torvik of the Kravik hunting fleet. You are now my property. Power down your engines and prepare to be boarded. Resistance will result in the immediate destruction of one ship. Compliance will lead to a slightly less painful transition into servitude. You have 10 minutes to decide. The transmission ended. Silence gripped the Eternal Hope. Crew members stared blankly, some weeping quietly, others frozen in despair. Zenora's chest tightened with guilt. She had promised safety. Instead, she had delivered them into the jaws of merciless predators. With a heavy heart, she stepped to the communications console, overriding the operator. Her fingers moved deliberately, sending a desperate call across every frequency. This is Commander Zenora of the Valari refugee convoy. We are under attack in Sector 742 by Kravik hunter ships. 3,000 civilians are on board, including many children. We have no weapons. If anyone can hear this, please help us. She knew the answer would be silence. Help was weeks away. The Galactic Council maintained no standing force. No one dared confront the Kravik. Torvik's fleet maintained a deliberate, slow encirclement, relishing the psychological torment. Warning shots lashed past Valari vessels not to destroy, but to terrorize. Zenora watched helplessly, thinking of children, elders, and the sick who would be crushed under the cruelty of the Kravik. Her people's dreams, already broken, teetered on the edge of annihilation. As the 10 minutes expired, Torvik reappeared. Decision time, Valari. Surrender, or I will demonstrate my resolve. Before Zenora could respond, a new contact emerged on every sensor. Out of fold space, a gray, angular vessel appeared, entirely alien in design. The Kravik commander's amusement faltered into confusion. This is Captain John Miller of the USS Dauntless. Representing the United Earth Coalition, came the calm voice over an open channel. We detected your distress signal. Please identify the nature of your emergency. Hope flickered in Zenora's chest. Anyone had answered. A species she did not know, a human, had come. Torvik's reptilian snarl returned, contempt replacing confusion. This is Kravik space. Leave or be destroyed. Miller's voice remained steady. I don't think so. We will not leave until these refugees are safe. You'll have to go through us first. The Kravik commander's fury boiled over. 4 ships destroy that vessel. Make it slow. Let it regret its insolence. 4 massive hunter ships surged toward the Dauntless, bristling with firepower capable of leveling moons. Zenora watched frozen, certain she would witness another massacre, yet the human vessel danced through the assault with impossible agility. Laser beams and missiles tore through space where it had been only moments before, never touching the ship. Then, with calculated precision, it counterattacked. Small projectiles erupted in patterns that scrambled Kravik electronics. Systems failed, shields faltered, and 2 of the attacking ships were obliterated before they could react. The remaining pair retreated under the relentless pursuit of Miller's vessel. Torvik's anger shifted to disbelief. A single human ship had humiliated 4 of his finest hunters in minutes. This defiance shattered centuries of Kravik dominance. On the bridge of the Dauntless, Captain Miller assessed the situation calmly. Beside him, Lieutenant Kate Williams monitored enemy movements, noting their adaptive maneuvers. Every system, every tactical calculation had been prepared for this moment. Humanity had always survived against impossible odds, and now they were doing it again. Status of the convoy? Miller asked. All clear, sir. No damage, Williams replied. They are behind us. Zenora, hearing the words through her console, allowed herself a trembling smile. Humanity was shielding them. They could escape. The Kravik, now aware of the Dauntless's capabilities, concentrated their remaining 8 ships. Their wedge formation unleashed overwhelming firepower, yet the human crew met it with ingenuity and unyielding resolve. Shields absorbed cataclysmic strikes. Railgun rounds tore through Kravik armor. Missiles with adaptive targeting crippled enemy systems. Slowly, one by one, hunter ships fell. Fires raged aboard the Dauntless, casualties mounted, yet the ship persisted. Signal the Valari, Miller ordered. Prepare for emergency jump. Zenora hesitated but obeyed. She watched her people's ships vanish into faster-than-light travel one by one. The Dauntless, though battered and burning, remained between the refugees and the Kravik hunters. This is what humans do, Miller said quietly to his crew. We do not abandon the innocent. We do not look away. We do not give up. The battle raged, but eventually, the remaining Kravik ships disengaged, their pride and fear intact. The human vessel had withstood impossible odds, protected the Valari, and changed the course of countless lives. In the weeks that followed, news of the heroism spread. Across galaxies, scholars, military leaders, and ordinary citizens learned of a species that stood for courage, hope, and selflessness. Valari survivors carried the story to every world they could reach, always ending with the same word when asked about humans: hope. Captain John Miller, weary but resolute, continued to serve, seeking out those in need and defending the vulnerable. Humanity had proven once more that their greatest strength was their heart, and their willingness to be the light in the darkness. And so, among the stars, one species stood vigilant: the humans. Fearless, relentless, and unyielding. They would continue to protect, to inspire, and to fight, until the last star dimmed and the universe itself grew silent. Humanity endured, as always, and the galaxy knew. When the innocent called for help, humans would answer.